What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. Look like Joe Flacco has broken his silence as to be named the starter for the Cleveland Browns. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go.
Like my man Junior.
For real? Somebody call me Junior, too.
When I pulled up, I thought you was Junior. I got put in my place.
Stop right here for me. Go on and fill in. Go on and fill in.
Joe Flacco spoke to the media today, man. A lot of people kind of think this coming. He was named the starter yesterday. What does that mean for SHEDEUR Sanders? We'll just have to wait and see. I'm getting word that a trade is about to go down before the season starts. We know the first game is September the 7th. I believe it's against the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, with all that being said, let's jump right into this video. So Joe Flacco stated this to reporters, and we'll check out the full interview in its entirety here shortly. This is him speaking to reporters about being named the starter.
Well, further no, we all know how that works. I mean, that's everybody in the league, but it's not really my job to look at it in that way. It's just to kind of go out there and play my game, kind of like I've been doing, all training camp, and not worrying about all that stuff. Just going out there and playing my game and being the best I can. Well, further no, we all know how that works.
Now, what's crazy about all of this is that they're pretty much hyping up a 39 to 40-year-old quarterback. Then you got old-ass Kenny Pickett. And the Cleveland Brown fans is sitting there like they just won the lottery, bro. Like, this is just the hottest thing in all the news, bro. And I'm here to tell you, this is bad. This is bad, man. Like, super duper bad. And man, let's check out what all Joe Flacco had to say, man, because he immediately went to the podium and talked to the press, man.
Kind of know that you were going to get named the starter.
When Kevin told me, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, you keep your head down and you just try to do your best. And felt like I was having a good camp with the reps that I was given, and that's all you can do.
Joe, I know we've done this a million times, but are there extra emotions attached to, now you're 40 and it's been a couple of years since you've been the week one guy for anybody?
Yeah. I don't know if I was very emotional about it, but listen, you don't take for granted opportunities in this league, especially, to get one at this point in my career is, definitely special. But like I said, it's pretty much business as usual and just kind of trying to get better. So. Well, we all know how that works. I mean, that's everybody in the league, but it's not really my job to look at it in that way. It's just to kind of go out there and play my game, kind of like I've been doing, all training camp, and not worrying about, all that stuff. Just going out there and playing my game and being the best I can. So.
Do you expect to play Saturday? Or do you want to play? I said you want to play.
Yeah, I do expect to. I think there's a lot of value in preparing yourself to go play a football game and getting your mindset ready for that. So.
You know that this question's been answered, right? Just where are you at, and where do you feel this offense is at this point, getting ready for this?
I think we all feel pretty good. Now it's like, listen, you only get a certain amount of reps out there, and I think we've made the most of it. And I think that's every team in the league to a certain extent. I think the good thing about this week is we kind of get to put ourselves through a little bit of a game plan and kind of simulate what we would be doing during the year. And I think that's going to give everybody that extra confidence to take that next step.
Sure, the old training camp adage that the defense usually starts as offense. It seems like you guys have been gaining some steam recently. Why do you think offense takes a little longer to gel in an offseason?
It's so tough to tell these days if that is actually the case, just because you're not out there with a ton of reps. But I mean, typically on offense, I'm sure defensive guys look at it exactly the opposite that we do. But on offense, one guy can mess up and it wrecks the whole play. On defense, one guy can be the only one to wreck the entire play, So it's kind of like, I think a lot of offensive guys at least view it opposite. I'm sure defensive guys would tell you differently, that they need to kind of play together as well. but it truly is a team sport for a reason. And on offense, everybody needs to be on top of all their shifts, all their motions, all their post game, all their post snap, changes and all that. And if one guy happens to be a little bit off, then the play doesn't work. And I think it's always it always takes a little bit of time to get all 11 guys operating on full cylinder, especially when you're rotating a bunch of guys in during training camp and you have a bunch of guys taking reps. It's just it just makes it even a little bit harder.
Where are you from a physical standpoint? The last time we obviously saw you play in Cleveland was 2 years ago, and the calendar was turned to Center Court. So where does 45?
Oh, we got breaking news, man. So Kevin Szymanski.
Yeah, I hope that I've shown some people that over the last couple of weeks that have watched the
just
film and that
chimed in
I feel as good as I ever have
on this whole situation.
You get tricked a little bit when you're in a locker room with all these guys. You just kind of assume you're in your 20s and you keep telling yourself that. But I really do feel great.
All right,
My
let's
arm feels just
play
as good as
this.
ever.
You should have seen by now. Coming. Yeah, they talking about it. We coming. They doubting us. We coming. They saying. We coming. They think it's a game. We coming. I don't give a damn what they say. You best believe. We coming.